Hi. Here you go. Thank you. No, it's fine. Just make sure I'm in it. Okay. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Great.
Good. Appreciate it if you all stop smiling at me. Anyways, I would like to say that I appreciate you guys all coming. I know that it was kind of last minute, so apologize for that. What I'm doing today is an introductory speech about me. So you will learn about my family, my background in psychology, and what my plan is kind of for the future. So, my family. Most of you know me on a personal level, most of you don't. So those that do, just bear with me, you might learn something new. I was raised in a suburb of Minneapolis with a single mom and a brother and sister. Being the oldest, I had to take care of my brother and sister because more often than not, my mom had like 3 or 4 daughters. That also made me grow up kind of fast, and so my childhood was like nowhere near normal. That kind of made me realize that my life was a little bit different from my peers, so that's what kind of made me reevaluate it and made me interested in psychology, just kind of how people live their lives differently, why people do the things they do. As most of you know, psychology is the study of the mind, so I was always interested in basically what makes people tick. My background in psychology is abnormal, child psychopathology, personality, and there's one other one, what is it? Child development. There you go. My favorites are abnormal and child psychopathology because they both deal with mental illnesses and what they are and how they're treated. The child psychopathology is just centered around children. Sorry guys. My passion, I forgot to mention that in the beginning. I've always liked psychology, but my main focus has always been photography. When I was a junior in high school, I was told that I had a slight tremor in my hand, and so that made me realize that my pictures weren't coming out in such good quality. Like I knew that something was wrong, but I just kept taking pictures because when I was growing up, my family never took pictures, so I always wanted to like document the moment with my friends and stuff. So I just took them, even though they did not come out good at all. It just kind of like slightly went away, but it was still there. Anyways, my senior year in high school, I decided to sign up for photography class, and there was an assignment that was super frustrating. I couldn't even tell you what the assignment was anymore, but I had spent all night doing it and still didn't do it to the best of my ability. I just gave up on it and was like, whatever, I'm submitting it, it's done. The next morning I walked into class and it was on the projector as an example of what to do and like what good work was. So that made me really happy, and that was probably the moment I realized that tremor or not, you need to do this. So even though I was originally going to school for psychology, I have decided to drop my psych major and finish my liberal arts degree and try and pursue photography full time. What that means is I've given myself a timed goal of 6 years. 24 now, in 6 years I'll be 30. By the time I'm 30, if I do not have my own photography studio or an equivalent of it, like traveling photographer or something that, it's paid full time, I can solely do that, nothing else, then I will go back to school and finish my psych degree. So that was kind of a little bit of information. Does anyone any questions.
Have you thought of continuing your education with the psychology part-time while pursuing your photography?
No. And I thought about it. The only reason why I'm not doing that is because I want to be able to dedicate as much time that I can to photography, as finance and time will allow. Because it's a passion of mine, I want to be all in. So, and I don't think that I'll be able to be all in if I'm still doing that part-time. But my education is very important to me, and that's why I'm finishing at least my liberal arts degree, so that when if I do have to go back, that's done and out of the way, and I am only 3 semesters away from the second degree, so that's why. And even now, it's been a little hard because I have been booking out and stuff as far as photography goes, and trying to balance that, and trying to balance work and school, and trying to give people dates and times that I'm available, while trying to make sure I have my work schedule good and my school schedule good and when stuff is due. So
It's a balancing act.
it is a balancing act, and it's kind of tough. So that's why I'm hoping that this summer I graduate and I can go from there.
Excellent.
Anybody else? Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can clap if you want. Okay, that is fun.
Say bye, guys.
So when will you? Oh, bye.
Do you have a question?
So you graduate this summer
Yes.
with liberal arts? Okay.
Did you turn it off?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, turn off.